Today and tomorrow I want to share with you from Psalm 27, so you may want to read it both today and tomorrow. It begins in verse 1, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" Psalm 27 is a wonderful song of trust. It's a prayer for deliverance. And I think fear is something that many people cope with on a daily and weekly basis. What we're afraid of varies depending on our life, our situation, where we place our focus, what we watch, what we listen to. But all of us cope with fears. Fears of aging, fears of physical decline, fears of loneliness and grief, fears of financial scarcity and not having enough. There's all kinds of fears. And I've received an email from one of our missionaries today who's in a war-torn area right now. And their fears are very real for the safety of their staff and the people they serve. And they know people who have been killed in the midst of the fighting going on in the country where they are. And I'm keeping this intentionally vague. So our fears can range from fearing what other people think of us to literally fearing for our lives or our futures or the future of our country or the world or the planet. So in the face of everything that can make us afraid, and that's a lot, what do we do with the beginning of Psalm 27? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I be afraid? And there's two primary images that David uses there. Light, and all of us know the fear of darkness and the blessing that light is when we're able to see. And some of you are familiar with The Lord of the Rings and J.R.R. Tolkien's wonderful story. And one of the gifts that Frodo receives is a light that can shine in the darkest places and times. And that helps him in a critical moment in the story. And it's not just that the Lord is our light, it's the Lord is our salvation, the one who delivers us, saves us, grants us freedom and blessing and life. And so whatever it is that is causing you to be fearful right now, and there are plenty of reasons to be fearful right now, whatever our personal circumstance might be, remember to look to the Lord and to ask God to be your light and your salvation and the stronghold of your life. And when we do that, we need not fear any person.